After 2.5 years, we're still having fun. Hello everybody, this is NAPA Fan here, and this is race number 6 in season number 4 of the NRLOA NAPA Truck Series. October is here, and we're ready to kick it off here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway and the K&N Filters. 227 laps of fast action here around this 1.5 mile speedway in Concord, North Carolina. Definitely one of the better races of the season. Lots of passing. Could be pretty crazy around this racetrack with these trucks and the low downforce package. Got these guys racing in packs, and if one guy makes a mistake, you could see the big one here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Race 6 of the season. After today, we will have 12 races left, so a third of the way through the season at the end of the night. Guys are all looking to grab a victory here in the NAPA Truck Series season number 4. Coming into today's event, North Carolina native Alex Bonsignore is the points leader. 127 points for him. He managed to hold on to the points lead after that dismal finish at the Riverside International Raceway last week. He's only got it by 3 points over rookie Ying Canario in the number 50. And he has done a fantastic job this season in his first ever run on NAPA Fan. Only 3 points behind the veteran driver. Alex NRLOA is 7 points behind. Patrick Smith is 12 points behind. And Cookie Helms is 13 points behind coming into today's event. 36 drivers in the field. Zachary Fitzwater on the pole. And pretty sure Fitzwater, along with the rest of the field, want to get this race started. So let's go ahead and head trackside for the command given by North Carolina native Alex Bonsignore, the points leader of this series. Gonna start us off here tonight.
On behalf of me and the Mock Series group, drivers, start your engines!
And a great command there to fire these guys up from the points leader of this series, and he happens to start 4th for tonight's event. But starting on the pole, as I mentioned earlier, it is the number 52 of Zachary Fitzwater, who clocked in the fastest time yesterday in qualifying. Alongside him, uncharted driver John Sheets in the number 87. Will start 2nd for tonight's event. Our last winner here in the NAPA Truck Series, Tristan Allen, got the victory at Riverside last week. He's looking to back that up with another win here tonight. He starts 3rd alongside our points leader, Alex Bonsignore. Doesn't live too far away from this racetrack. Hometown race for the number 18. Let's see if he can get it done here tonight. Row number 3 sees the 32 of Ace Garcia, uncharted driver there. Alongside the number 50 of Ying Canario, trying to surpass that 18 in the point standings, only 3 points behind him coming into today's event. Number 45 of Matt Tuck will start alongside the 21. That car driven by Blaine Keys right there. And we got the number 5 of William Brock starting alongside Nathan Stapleton. This is Stapleton's first race since Atlanta. Great to see him back in this series as he qualified in the top 4 of the uncharted drivers in qualifying yesterday. Got all 36 drivers ready to get this one started. You can work your way from the back to the front at this racetrack, so qualifying not as much of a factor as it was last week at Riverside, so that's a good thing. And all 36 of these drivers know they could be in victory lane at the end of the night. The pace truck is pulled off. Let's get this thing started. Green flag racing here at Charlotte. Some crazy action to start off this one. You saw Tristan Allen and John Sheets bumping off each other there, entering turn number 3. Unfortunately, they kept it together, and look at the crazy racing going on. You see Alex Bonsignore stuck on the outside there, 3 wide. But the top 2 have kind of pulled away from the rest of the field right now. Zachary Fitzwater in the 52 holding on to the lead with Tristan Allen right behind him in the 2nd position. Ace Garcia here in the 32. How about these uncharted drivers, Garcia, Sheets, and Matt Tuck, all here in the top 5 right now. There goes Tristan Allen to the inside of Zachary Fitzwater, trying to get it to stick there on the inside lane. He's going to get the advantage on the 52. And down the backstretch he goes. As long as he can stay to the inside of him entering turn 3, he's going to take the lead away from the veteran driver. Of course, they're both veteran drivers. What am I saying? 2 veterans battling for the lead here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Fitzwater able to get the outside lane to work, and he's going to lead his 3rd consecutive lap here in the Can-Am Filters 200. Matt Tuck trying to become the highest uncharted driver in this field, trying to get around John Sheets. He has the help with the number 50 of Yin Canario right behind him. And the number 45, Matt Tuck, looking to steal it from the 87 right now, steal that 3rd position away. They remain side by side for that 3rd position, which is allowing the 98 of Tristan Allen to pull away from that position. The rest of the field, they're all still on each other in double wide. It's the top 2 that have pulled away, and they are single file right now. And pretty calm right now, considering that we expected some pack racing here tonight. They're starting to spread it out single file up front, but that does not mean these guys are going slow at all. These guys going pretty fast around this racetrack. And Tristan Allen, he got a great run off the corner. He's going to dive to the inside of Zachary Fitzwater, trying to go for 2 in a row here in the NAPA Truck Series. Tristan Allen got that victory at Riverside last week, and he's going to clear the 52 for the lead here at Charlotte. Matt Tuck in the 45. He might do the same on the 98 right here. He's got to run to the inside, and he's going to try to take it away from the veteran driver. They're going to remain side by side for the lead off the corner. Tristan Allen's going to remain out front in the 98 and lead lap number 6. We have a couple of new faces up front here. That's Alexander Rowe in the 22. And the number 5 of William Brock. William Brock has won a Coca-Cola 600 here before in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. He knows how to get it done at this racetrack. 3 wide here. Alexander Rowe trying to go 3 wide to the inside of Matt Tuck and Zachary Fitzwater. Not able to do so quite yet. They remain side by side for 2nd. Fitzwater getting the run on the outside lane right there as Tristan Allen continues to lead in the 98. I honestly thought we were going to see a little bit more passing in tonight's race, but still the racing is very tight and very close. We know that passing is a lot more possible at this racetrack than it is at the Riverside International Raceway. And I must say, we're seeing some pretty good racing here tonight at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Alexander Rowe trying to push the uncharted driver Matt Tuck past Zachary Fitzwater. Not able to do so. Fitzwater trying to get a run on Tristan Allen right here. And drafting at 98, trying to clear the 45. These guys are remaining side by side, but Tristan Allen's not pulling away from these guys, and that's how big the draft is. Those guys drafting off the 98, staying right alongside him. Of course, they got out of that double wide situation, and then they slowed down off the 98. And Allen's going to remain out front for now. John Sheets in the 87. I mean, all these uncharted drivers qualified very well for this race. All of them in the top 10. Of course, the top 4 uncharted drivers in each qualifying session qualified for the race. And you got to qualify pretty good if you're going to do that, because the uncharted drivers, they are very competitive with each other in the qualifying sessions. And you got to be fast if you're going to make it on. And that's why you see all these uncharted drivers start up front in these races, because they need to in order to qualify for them. Ryan Kendall in the 75 on this inside lane here. William Brock, Yin Canario still in a good position. There's the 66 of Jack Cabarrus. He's trying to move his way to the inside of these guys, but the inside lane seems to be having some struggles here tonight. We've seen it in past races where these guys have been able to work that inside lane and pass like crazy. Not necessarily the case here tonight so far, but don't be surprised if Zachary Fitzwater is able to get around this 98. A great run off the corner for him, and he's going to have some help from Matt Tuck. And as long as you got somebody behind you, you can make a pass here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And Zachary Fitzwater is going to attempt to do just that. Tristan Allen here is going to be surpassed, and our pole sitter's back up top here in the K&N Filters 200. Now Matt Tuck's going to try to get a nose to the inside of the 52. Not able to do so, and Fitzwater remains out front. Really tight racing, really close racing, really good racing here tonight. I know I've already said that. We still really don't know who's going to get this victory, though. There goes Matt Tuck, and he's got help. Trying to get to the inside of Zachary Fitzwater, an uncharted driver. Going to take the point here at Charlotte. So now John Sheets is going to try to get to the inside, and here we go. We're starting to see this passing as they start to get double wide for the lead. And now the 87 to the inside of Matt Tuck for the lead, and John Sheets, the California winner, will lead at lap 13. So now William Brock, Alexander O, Ryan Kendall, and Ying Canario on the inside lane. Now with the exception of William Brock, a lot of these guys on that inside lane, they're kind of relatively new to the channel. But we've seen these rookies do pretty good this season. Of course, Alexander O, he's been around long enough not necessarily to be considered a rookie to Napa fan. He did get 3 wins in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series season number 6. More than anybody, as a matter of fact, in season number 6. So Alexander Rowe is definitely a very good driver. He also won the charity event for these NAPA Truck Series drivers about 4 weeks ago. So number 22, he knows how to get it done. He's going to push William Brock to the lead in the number 5 as he gets around John Sheets. And these guys are starting to pass very frequently now for the lead. Kendall, Matt Tuck, and Ying Canario here on this inside lane. Ace Garcia as well. Jonathan Rames in the 74 might have a chance here tonight. And same with Blaine Keys in the 21. They find their ways on the inside lane right now. And still got 11, 12 laps to go in this race. Still plenty of time for them to possibly move their way to the front. Also got Justin Heath back in here. Emily Anderson in the 8. A bad run for her, all things considered. Let's see, where is the 05? John Art's not been having the best of seasons, and my goodness, if this ends up happening, this could be his 3rd straight last place finish. I mean, it's unbelievable the struggles that this team has had, and I gotta tell you guys, and I'm just gonna stress this a lot, the ratings are completely equal for all of the drivers in this series. 100 for aggression, 55 for everything else. There is no range. They're 55 for the minimum, they're 55 for the maximum. And still, the 05 at John Art, I mean, it's something, just how tough of a season he's had so far in this 05. I mean, you got Cameron Gaju in the number 6. He's only been in 3 races so far. He's surpassed, I mean, Tanner Palau in the 47 coming into this race has more points than the number 05 at John Art, who's been in all 5 races. Tanner Palau's only been in 1 race so far this season. That is how much that 05 team has struggled this season. John Sheets has taken the lead from William Brock, and it might be a 5-truck battle for this win, maybe 6. And we got ourselves an uncharted driver out front again. This is John Sheets. I'm telling you, he is really good when he makes these races. Started on the pole for Atlanta, won at California. Those are the only 2 races he's qualified for this season. He's looking to get his 2nd win of the season in only his 3rd start. Kind of unfortunate that he is an uncharted driver, all things considered, but he's going to have to hold off William Brock and Ryan Kendall on this inside lane right here. That 87 really went high off turn number 2, but he's going to remain out front. Kendall is going to get some help from Alexander Rowe on this inside lane. The 75 to the inside of William Brock for the 2nd position. But it's still John Sheets in the 87 leading this field. But I'm telling you, this 75, kind of a dark horse in this race. I have a feeling he's going to grab the victory. To the inside of the 87 goes Kendall with help from Alexander Rowe. Matt Tuck closing in. And how about Fitzwater? He's found his way back to the inside, and he's still got a chance at victory here tonight. Tristan Allen, Cameron Gaju in the 6. The Season 1 champion of this series. Closing in on the top 10. Ryan Kendall to the inside of John Sheets. A dead heat at the line on lap 21 of 27. And John Sheets barely had the advantage on the 75. The help on that inside lane is starting to fade a little bit, but Kendall's going to stay alongside the 87. I just don't think he's going to be able to keep a nose to the inside of him. Yes, he will. Great run off the corner. 3 wide back in here. That's Ying Canario to the inside of Alexander Rowe and Matt Tuck. And the 75 has taken the lead, lap 22 here at Charlotte. So it is now Ryan Kendall looking for his first career Napa fan victory here tonight, leading this field. You have William Brock, you have Alexander Rowe in the 22. They're both trying to find their way to the point, but time is running out. It will be 4 laps to go this time by for the rookie driver of Ryan Kendall in the number 75. These guys starting to bunch up back in here. You see Jonathan Rains in the 74. The 98 of Tristan Allen. There's Alex Bonsignore. Where he is running right now, he would lose the points lead. Right now, 13th, Ying Canario would surpass him. And I believe Alexander Rowe would surpass him as well, the way they are currently running. Battle for the lead. William Brock able to get to the inside of Ryan Kendall. And with 3 laps to go, this thing is far from over. William Brock now taking it back from the number 75. How about these uncharted drivers? You have 3 of them in the top 5. John Sheets, Ace Garcia, Matt Tuck. Late in the going in this one. Kendall trying to get to the inside of the 5. Not able to get the run quite yet. You got to be careful. You don't want that 87 to screw up all your plans. It's going to be 2 laps to go for William Brock in the number 5. Really haven't talked about him too much this season, but he might be on the verge of victory here in the K&N Filters 200. There goes Ace Garcia to the inside of John Sheets. That's going to make it easier for Kendall and Brock. The 75 still has a chance. We might have a pretty close finish in this race. Brock still out front in the 5, trying to hold on and grab his second career Charlotte victory on Napa Fan. He's pulling away just a little bit from the 75, but it's the white flag. 1 lap to go here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And William Brock's definitely had a strong night tonight here in the K&N Filters 200. He's just got to hold off this 75, and I believe he's going to do so. Ryan Kendall is a little too far behind. How about all this shuffling back in here? Ace Garcia, Matt Tuck. Coming to the checkered flag, William Brock in the 5. Ryan Kendall will not get enough. And William Brock will win the K&N Filters 200 here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ryan Kendall came close there, but he could not surpass the veteran driver, taking home the victory here in NASCAR's backyard. A caution-free race here tonight at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And a refreshing thing to see there. We had some great racing here tonight. William Brock, the winner here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. I believe this is his first career NAPA Truck Series victory. And he gets the victory ahead of Ryan Kendall, John Sheets, Matt Tuck, and Ace Garcia. How about those uncharted drivers right there? Got 3 of them in the top 5 for this race. Unbelievable by those guys. And how about this one as well? Ying Canario finished exactly 3 positions ahead of Alex Bonsignore. And Alexander Rowe is only going to be 2 points behind Alex Bonsignore and Ying Canario after this race. Both Canario and Bonsignore tied for the points lead, and Bonsignore still technically the points leader, so after 6 races, Bonsignore still atop the standings here. He actually holds the tiebreaker on Canario because he won that race at Daytona, and Canario has yet to win this season, so Alex Bonsignore does have the advantage on the number 50. Take a look at the rest of the results right there, and another tough finish for John Arden. And it confuses me too. I mean, that is just pure chance that he's having those bad finishes, but I gotta tell you, I really feel bad for him. I mean, it happens sometimes. That's just the way it is. But I hope y'all are still having fun anyway, no matter how bad you're doing. I don't want you to do real bad and you just completely, hate me and never show up again and completely lose your love for Inter 2003. I don't want you guys to do that. I understand, You're having bad seasons, you don't want to comment, I don't care. But don't let yourself get too discouraged over that, because it's fine. You know, there are bigger things in life than where you finish in these races. But still, William Brock had a pretty big night here tonight. The W for the number 5, and it's going to be 39 points towards the championship for William Brock here tonight. His first win in quite some time here on Napa Fan, as a matter of fact. I don't believe he's won in over a year, as far as I know. I could be wrong about that statement, but it's been a long time for William Brock here on Napa Fan. He got it done here tonight in the K&N Filters 200 at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Anyways, here are the point standings for the NAPA Truck Series season number 4. Thank you guys very much for watching. Next week, I am pretty sure it's Texas, but it could be Pocono. It's either Pocono or Texas, one of the two. And of course, either way, it's going to be a great race, and I hope you guys enjoy it next week. October's here. Have a good day. Yeah. I love you guys. Sorry. Oh boy, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to William Brock, and I will see you guys later.
Word of mouth is a snake in the garden. You can't stop this thing we started. Come get it. Forget it.